Hello, this is Harold's Prog Rock Show part 26, entirely dedicated to Steve Hackett, the guitarist from Genesis in the 70s, and I will tell you a lot about his very large solo career. The first album with Genesis was Nursery Crime in 1971, a classic. Then he did Foxtrot, also a classic with Supper's Ready. And in 1973, Selling England by the Pound, famous album with A Further Fifth and the Cinema Show, a classic. Then The Lamp Lies Down on Broadway with Genesis in 1974, a double album, the story about Rael, a real classic. Then without Peter Gabriel, A Trick of the Tail, also a classic. And Wind and Wuthering, also a classic album with Genesis. This is the last album with Steve Hackett on guitar. Then he did his solo career in 1975, Voyage of the Acolyte. This is the best Steve Hackett solo album with Mike Rutherford and Phil Collins. Phil Collins on vocals and drums. On this album we have Shadow of the Hierophant. On the remaster of this album we have Shadow of the Hierophant with a 17 minutes play out long version. It's very interesting. This album, all songs are good, and it's in my opinion the best solo album from Steve Hackett. Okay, then he did Please Don't Touch, also a classic. Spectral Mornings, also a classic, and Spectral Mornings is in my opinion also very, very, very good. It's a great album, and it's recorded in the Netherlands, in Hilvarenbeek. Then he did Defector. Defector is also a classic, a great album. I really like it. Then he did Cured. Cured is reasonable. Then he did Highly Strung. Highly Strung is a good album. I like it. He did a live album, Time Lapse, a good one. This is a best of album, the unauthorized biography, with 2 new songs. Then we have Guitar Noir. Guitar Noir from 1993 is a good album. I like it. Then we have a live album, the Tokyo Tapes, with John Wetton. Genesis Revisited, the first Genesis Revisited albums, classic Genesis songs done by the Steve Hackett Band, very good. Darktown, nice album. To Watch the Storms, a good one. Wild Orchid, also nice. Beyond the Shrouded Horizon, nice album. Out of the Tunnel's Mouth, good one. Genesis Revisited Part 2, that's a double album with classic Genesis songs, including Supper's Ready. Wolflight, reasonable. Then I have a live album, Genesis Revisited Live at Hammersmith. 5 discs, including a DVD, a live DVD. Interesting, very interesting. The Night Watch, good album. At the Edge of Light, also good. and it is latest studio album, Surrender of Silence. It's a good one. I can recommend it. I've seen Steve Hackett 9 times live, and the first time when I saw Steve Hackett live was with John Hackett during the Momentum tour. That was in 1988 in Utrecht, and it was signed by Kim Poor, his first wife, and Steve Hackett. And as you can see, Steve Hackett likes selling England by the pound from Genesis. In his opinion, and in my opinion, it's the best Genesis album. Okay, then we have my final collection. This is Voyage of the Acolyte, a real classic with Phil Collins and Steve and Mike Rutherford. Please Don't Touch, also a classic. Spectral Mornings, a real classic, great album, very good. Uh, 12-inch Clocks from the Spectral Mornings album. Defector, great album, a real classic with the steps. Cute with the air-conditioned Nightmare. Highly Strung with Hackett to Pieces. 12-inch from the same album, Cell 151. Cell 151 with artwork from Kim Poor, his first wife. Till We Have Faces, some good songs, some weak songs. GTR, the GTR album was a one-off album with Steve Howe and Steve Hackett in the band, and Max Bacon on vocals, and Jonathan Mover on drums, and Phil Spalding on bass guitar. Production Jeff Downs from Yes and the Buggles. GTR, a good album, I like it. Okay, this was my show about Steve Hackett, Harold's Prog Rock Show part 26. Steve Hackett has made really great music. It's one of my real favorites. And when you start with his solo career, you can start with Voyage of the Acolyte and Spectral Mornings, the best albums Steve Hackett has made. Okay, this was my show about Steve Hackett. I hope you like it. Subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. Thank you very much. Bye. See you next time.